The sun won't rise if I ain't here.
That is awesome. Mr. Chad.
Got some good news for me or what?
Yeah, I do. Here he is. Here he is. Look at that deer. That is a stud.
I'd say it's been a pretty successful trip.
Yeah, it's November 3rd. We've been in a little bit of a debate around here.
I don't know why Dad don't want to go there. That's where we got the pictures at. We need to go there. What else is there to it?
Ranger seems to think that's where we need to go.
Go to the food plot.
Who cares if it's right behind a camp, man? I know where I'd be hunting.
To rise up.
In Lizard Creek, Louisiana, we were brought up being taught that nothing comes before God, family, and hunting.
We're not trophy hunters. Fact is, we love time spent with family. Mama found her deer.
Yeah, Mama.
Girl, double lunged him. I'm proud of where I come from. I'm proud to say I'm a hunter.
And I want to pass those traditions on to my kids.
Yay!
Wallhanger down, baby. Yes, indeed. This is Wallhanger TV.
It's the first week of November, and the guys have located a buck frequently using an alfalfa food plot just behind the camp. And after some convincing from Ranger, Chris decided he would take his chances and hunt the ground blind.
Ranger seems to think that's where we need to go, so I don't really have any better ideas, so what the heck, I guess we'll go try it. November, can't really say that we got a bunch of big bucks pinned down, but you know, we're right here in early November. I think we're the 6th now, evening hunt. And hey, anything can happen in Illinois in November, so let's go see what we can find. All right, November's starting to slip on past here. We move locations. We're down on a little small alfalfa field that we keep getting trail camera pictures of a really nice mature 8-point, really close to the camp. It's not one of those stands that you would think top priority, but it's the most practical place to kill that deer. It's one of those picture perfect evenings. A little windy, but if that wind falls off, deer will be on their feet. Hopefully they're on their feet on this field. Stand by, let's see what we get.
Man, I tell you what, it's hard not to go when you're getting pictures of a shooter buck on those trail cameras, because they don't lie.
There he comes, there he comes.
It wasn't very long, and on cue, the Big 8 had made his arrival. The story Reconyx had told day after day was now a reality.
Man, that is a perfect example of why a good trail camera is very important.
Let's see if I can run at him and get him turned. All right, he's coming, he's coming.
Yeah, the buck just shows up, but not only is he in the field, he's coming right down the pipe, man. He's fixing to be like 15 yards to the blind.
Back.
and roll. Don't give me that silly grin. I've learned
You talk about a long shot. This is a summer food plot. This plot ain't 100, 150 yards behind the camp, so it's one of those. You just write it off because it's too close. It's too much activity by. Ranger said, let's hunt that alfalfa. Because we had some pictures right after dark. And it was gonna turn out to be a beautiful evening. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was crazy, but I was like, I don't have a better idea, so let's do it. He come out after a doe and stopped. I hit him with the flex tone grunt call, and by God, he come straight to it looking for us. Boom.
I guess old Ranger Rick made the right call, convincing old Pops to hunt right behind the camp. Good job, guys.
Thank you, Lord. He is down right there, no blood trail. Boom.
WallhangerTV is brought to you by Elite Archery, Respect the Game, Reconics, see what you've been missing, Gator Tracks Boats, making waves where the competition can't, Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession, Scott Archery, everyone's #1, Ozonics, scent control that works, AmmoToGo.com, your one-stop shop for all your ammo needs, G5, designed to hunt, Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer, Hunt Force, find your game, Angle Coolers, a legend in reliability, Code Blue, potency protected. This segment has been brought to you by Reinhardt, the best archery target in the world, and by High Mountain Seasonings. Make your own jerky sausage, smoked meats, and more.
Thank you, Lord. He is down right there, no blood trail. Boom. Holy crap. It's been a long time since I killed a deer that good. Let's go put our hands on him. You know, we thought if we got this deer, being the pictures we have are like right after dark. So we were thinking, you know, man, hopefully we get him just with some shooting light. But heck, we got him 30 minutes before dark. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Well, good gracious, look at the blood there. That G5 did a number on that sucker. Oh my gosh. Oh, baby. We knew from the trail cam pictures he was nice, but holy cow. Look at the time length on that sucker. Man, I tell you what. That's what we come out here and spend all the hours for deer like that. He might only be an 8-point. That's a big old brute right there. That's a big old Illinois brute. I'm dang proud to have him. He'll go on the wall. Whew.
You know, a lot of hunters use trail cameras, but this is a perfect example of how important these things are. Not only do you use them on the plots that they think they're going to be hunting and killing, they've got a Reconic sitting on the plot that they really don't expect to really have anything. The reason being, you never know when a good buck is going to show up. This is absolutely no doubt a credit to the Reconics, because without that, they simply would not have hunted this field.
Yes, sir. Proud to put my Illinois tag on this bad boy. Just like that. All tagged up. About to get dark. Let's get him back to the camp.
"35 miles west across the Mississippi River, Joe had only hunted a few days since filming Jason knock down a full moon buck. It's the first week of November, and Joe knows he must spend every opportunity in the woods during this window. Joe is hunting the Turkey Ranch, a proven producer of some big bruiser bucks.
Here comes a doe right here. She's kind of breathing hard like she's been getting chased. There's movement right there. Yeah. Man, that's a good buck right there. He just stepped out to the edge. He's looking at that doe. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. His whole right side's completely broke off. Unbelievable. He is freaking heavy. Here he comes right out of that food plot right there.
Well, yeah, that pretty much sucks when a buck walks out with half of his beam or horns missing, because you know what he could have been and what he was, and just to watch him walk off, that's just not a good feeling.
Dang it. Great deer, cool buck. What do you do? I mean, the whole side's busted off. I guess I'd like to see what busted it off.
Man, I hate when them deer busted up too, but my old papa used to say they do that so they didn't get shot. He was going to prove them wrong. Sometimes I wish we could do that too.
Like WallhangerTV on Facebook to follow Chad and Dana all year with a chance to win gear seen on the show. This segment has been brought to you by the Barnett Razor, Razor Light, Razor Fast, and by Mojo Motion Decoys. Join the revolution. Halo rangefinders are an affordable, reliable rangefinder that give confidence to make an ethical shot. They feature angle intelligence, so I know the true distance to my target. Halo rangefinder. Never compromise, never miss. Meanwhile, back in Illinois, Jason was setting in for an afternoon hunt just on the fringe of the sanctuary, where he had a little dilemma of his own.
Just got in the stand. I wasn't quite set up yet. A buck we saw yesterday morning, real wide 8-pointer. He's a 4-year-old. Just don't know what to do with him. He just strolled through just to open up the hunt, so far so good. Hopefully his daddy will come around, or he comes back and gives us a real easy chip shot, but he just strolled through. He's on his feet. It's good to see. Good way to start the hunt.
Man, Jason and them's on some deer in Illinois. They just got to figure out whether they're going to pull the trigger or not.
After a closer review of the buck I passed up last night, I think he's 5. I looked at a bunch of trail camera pictures, and he's got that loose skin starting to sag a little bit. He's a lot older than I thought he was, but if he comes through today, he's not getting a pass. We got enough footage of him. I'm gonna let him have it, but now we probably won't see him. But anyway, we're in here after a big old nasty 8-pointer. And any other bigger ones that walk by, so hopefully it happens.
Meanwhile, Dana and Chad were in southwest Kansas with hopes of tagging their first buck of the season.
Well, it's mid-November and this is my first trip, first hunt in Kansas. My mom's babysitting while we're hunting together, so we got some stuff set up yesterday, a ground blind, and we got to go hang some stands today, but it's real windy this morning, so we're just going to go sit in that ground blind, and it's a real good spot, and maybe we'll get lucky on the first morning.
Dana was face to face with Mother Nature, and it seems the high winds just wouldn't let up. Chad and Dana chose to hunt from ground blinds over the next 2 days.
I'm excited this trip. I'm actually getting to hunt with my husband. We've been having cameramen, and we actually have my mom in camp babysitting so we can hunt and film each other, so we're both really excited to be hunting and filming together right now. Hopefully we can knock some stuff down. Take a picture with the baby with her mom and dad's Kansas deer. Well, it's kind of windy today. The whole trailer's rocking right now. But we don't have any days to waste sitting at the camp, so we're going to try to find somewhere and just get out the wind. I'm not really sure where that's going to be, but we can give it a try. Well, there's no doubt I'm having a good time just being in Kansas and being in the woods, but we're fighting high winds and warm weather. The hunting's not been the greatest, but there's a front coming in, so hopefully that'll get the big deer on their feet.
Each year we lose more than 20 of our fellow hunters to tree stand related deaths. Using the Hunter Safety System vest and lifeline can virtually eliminate the potential for a tree stand accident to occur. Hunter Safety System is my choice for in-field safety. Saving lives is what we do. The Pile Driver by Wild Game Innovations is a revolutionary feeder that keeps your feet dry and piles it high. The auger delivery system is designed to make your powder last up to 60 days and keep deer coming around, producing big bucks in the field and on the ground. Check out the Pile Driver and other great products at wildgameinnovations.com.
Man, this was the first year we found a new location where we was actually able to hang some lock-ons, which sometimes in Kansas that's hard to do. And we really hadn't been able to hunt them because of the wind and the warm weather. We were just waiting on the right time to slip in here. It was a beautiful setup. We were kind of caught between some bedding ground and the edge of some timber, which is also kind of rare. And we were pretty much surrounded with trails 360 degrees. And the main thing was there was some great buck sign under us. There were a couple big scrapes. And we knew the bucks were using this area and had a pretty good feeling that we were going to be able to get on them. The weather's finally broke. We're heading into the lock-ons.
You know, I first see this buck and I get really excited. First reaction, grab my bow, get turned around because he looks like he's coming straight to our tree. I've got my bow in my hand and I'm ready, but when the deer gets up there, I just realized he wasn't quite big enough. He just needed another year for us to be able to shoot him. Deer's in the screen. He's just not quite a shooter, I think.
Man, Dana did an awesome job. You know, we've been hunting together so long that I just stay out of it. You know, I keep my mouth shut and I try to run the camera and do a good job when I'm able to film her, and she definitely made the right call. I mean, what a beautiful buck and what an awesome encounter. That deer never had an idea that we were there, and hopefully we see him again in a couple years.
It's just one of those bucks you like to see make it till next year. It has so much potential. We're gonna sit for a little bit longer and hope we can get one just a little bit bigger to come through here. Man, after that, it seemed like the hunting just kind of slowed down. We saw one decent buck after that, and I just didn't want to put my tag on it, and the weather kind of went downhill from there, and before we knew it, we ran out of time. It was time to hit the road. Just a little frustrated this evening. Been hunting 7-8 days and just can't get it done, so we're fixing to head to Kentucky and try to get a tag filled and head back to Kansas in about the next week and a half and see if we can finally get a buck down. So hopefully we got some good luck headed our way.
Right, stop.
It was fun hanging out with the cousins and a lot of the family and friends. Really, I wish we could just hang out there and keep hunting the rest of the season, but that ain't how it works. We got to keep moving.
This here is Marxus Maximus. Usually he's pretty good at killing them old swamp bucks in Louisiana. I don't know what he's got to do in Kansas. I don't know. I'm a little worried, but he can't do no worse than we did all week, so he's gonna try to pull our slack all week on. So good luck.
Oh.
Tell Don bye.
No tumbleweed.
Say bye, Don.
See you later, chipmunk. See you later, chipmunk.
You know, even though I left without a deer, we still had a great time as usual. We were there with family and close friends, and it doesn't get any better than that.
Man, as we're heading out of Kansas, Jason and Joe's getting after him in Illinois.
That was a little bit of a goat rope.
You know, I'm not really sure what kind of shots Jason's going for, but hey, at least he's trying.
That buck caught us off guard. I looked out there and Clinton was wrestling at camera arm. Buck right there. Wait, hey, there's the other one, He's coming right behind me. I'm not sure what size he can come on. You see him?
There he is, right down the ditch right there. Look at all the blood.
WallhangerTV is brought to you by Elite Archery, respect the game. Reconics, see what you've been missing. Gator Tracks Boats, making waves where the competition can't. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Scott Archery, everyone's #1. Ozonics, scent control that works. Ammo2go.com, your one-stop shop for all your ammo needs. G5, designed to hunt. Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer. Hunt Force, find your game. Angle Coolers, a legend in reliability. Code Blue, potency protected. Support also provided by these sponsors.